There's common sense, and then there's uncommon sense. Let's join Ray and Joe for the Uncommon Sense Podcast.
Hey, welcome back to the Uncommon Sense Podcast with Ray and Joe. This is, we broke podcasting ground on last week's episode.
Yeah, baby.
By ending on a cliffhanger. How are the old-fashioned drinks going to turn out?
Well, I hope that the cherry and the orange didn't rot in 7 days.
Right.
I mean, you made me leave this thing here uncovered for 7 days. So
once we shoot away the fruit flies, we'll be good.
So
yeah, we're getting like an extra cleanup charge here from Stone State Entertainment, because we attracted fruit flies all week. But to catch people up, if you didn't listen to last week's episode,
go back and listen. No,
yes, go back and listen because we're not. No,
I'm not going to tell you what's in this glass.
We'll clue you in. Ray's wife said she wanted to have an old fashioned Christmas.
Yeah.
So of course, when Ray heard that, his mind immediately went to. Drink an old-fashioned.
Well, actually, at first, when she said an old-fashioned Christmas, it was going to throw her in a cave with a fire and not buy her anything. But she didn't want to go back that far.
You were smart enough to know that she didn't mean that.
Correct.
So you crossed that off the list right away.
I did. So,
yeah. So we're making old-fashioned. So we started
old-fashioned.
Again, I would go back and watch last week's episode. Yeah. But if you got a lot going on with the holidays, hey, we get it. You understand.
They're going to know we're taping these right after each other now.
Right. But we started the process.
Yes.
And you've muddled some fruit to make them healthy.
Correct. And did we ever look up what muddled meant?
No, we don't have the time for that kind of thing.
Okay, we do not.
No.
So this is a muddler. Yep, it's just a muddler. I just want to let you know that.
Yeah.
And we're going to try not to make a mess here because I'll pretend I'm in my kitchen with my wife. And then after you muddle the stuff all good, now, what you're supposed to do is add the ice.
Okay.
But if you have ice balls, you can't do that because if you add the ice balls, then you can't get around to stir it.
To stir it, yeah.
So then it's...
But an ice ball is good because it doesn't melt as quick.
Correct.
I never understood how that works.
Well, it's... Well,
it has to do with surface
it's
area.
Ice, and then but it keeps your drink colder longer.
Right.
And it actually doesn't break down your content as fast.
Gotcha.
Because you have less water.
Yeah.
It's more dangerous because
you're right. You're not getting a lot of water. It's
correct.
not watering it down. Yeah.
But I think it's beneficial to a bar because they put less liquor in it, the bigger the balls.
Right.
So the bigger the balls, the less you drink, but the smaller the balls, the more you drink.
Gotcha.
But then if you have small balls and you drink a lot, then you get big balls. It's kind of weird. Yeah.
That's a whole that's a whole episode in its own, I think.
Correct. Now we do have
that might be a New Year's Eve episode.
That would be great. Right? I love that song Big Balls by AC/DC.
That's a good one. That's a classic.
That came out in like 78 or something like that?
Maybe, or 80.
Yeah,
somewhere around
that.
That.
My balls are always swinging from the left and to the right. Anyway, that's my Angus Young.
But unfortunately, we don't have
Angus. Did you ever have Angus steak?
I have had Angus steak.
So good, man.
Good.
Anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
But unfortunately, we don't have ice balls today.
No, we don't.
Icy balls.
No, we don't. We don't. But it's cold enough.
It is.
It's cold. Really cold enough. But listen. I was at Blaze Alexander's during Black Friday special. I bought myself a car, and you know what happened?
You got a Yeti cooler.
I got a Yeti cooler.
Look at that. That's product placement right there.
Now, you know what's nice about the Yeti coolers? They keep everything cold. So
ice. So you do have ice balls.
I do have ice balls.
What a surprise.
How about it? So we just got to put them
That's a holiday treat in its own. I thought we were just going to get run-of-the-mill ice maker ice here today.
No.
These guys at Stone State are in for a special treat.
Damn right. So we do have...
Nothing but the best.
We do have non-alcoholic bourbon because this is a professional show. So I just want to let you know.
So again, the folks who are listening and not watching, Ray's got a 1.75 liter bottle, the big one. Of the Woodford Reserve.
It's coming, Elizabeth. I'm coming, Elizabeth, the big one.
It's the big one.
So it's just... So what we do is you have to figure out, you have to do this often to find out that you don't overflow with your ice ball. Because you have to drop your ice ball in, but you need room for the smoke.
Sure.
Because
you don't want to waste any either.
You know what? I think it might, I'm only going to do a small.
Now here's a question for folks who again, don't know anything about whiskeys or bourbons, or does it matter what kind of whiskey or bourbon you use? Can it be rye? Can it be, there's all kind of different things out there. Does it matter? Or is it just personal preference?
Well, okay. I like bourbon straight. I like drinking a good bourbon straight. I like the hotter betters. Get me something 100 proof, 110 proof, 126 proof, 130 proof. I love that. This here is only a 90 proof, which is okay. But you destroy the taste of a good bourbon when you make an old fashioned. So if you're going to go out somewhere and get an old fashioned, don't get a high end. You don't get a high end.
You're not drinking it straight
because you're not enjoying it. It's like people that don't drink black coffee. You don't like coffee, so you disguise the flavor. So don't drink it.
Right.
So, but
gotcha. It makes sense.
Yeah, it does. So
it's the first time we've made sense on this podcast in 7 or 8 episodes.
So I'm supposed to put the ice in and shake it, but since I'm not by a sink, I really don't want to do that.
Right. We don't want to make a mess.
Ever been able to successly shake an old fashioned without making a mess.
Gotcha.
Even though you have one of those nice glass cups.
Yeah.
So I prefer stirring. Mm-hmm. And then here's a question for everyone. I got this Sousby. I got this Sousby on Amazon. No, if you're not going to sponsor it, I'm not going to talk about it. So looking for sponsors.
And you know, this is a professional old fashioned making process here because he's got the whole kit.
Correct.
To smoke it.
Correct. So I never thought about smoking bourbon. I thought about smoking oregano, but I never thought about smoking bourbon.
It's got a fancy lid for the cup.
And it's nice. And it's got wooden dice so you can play games.
Oh, nice.
Nice. I don't know what kind of bourbon games you would play.
Yeah. I'm sure if you search that online, you could find the bourbon dice games.
Yeah. So let me ask you. So this kit has 4 flavors of smoke.
Okay.
We have apple, pecan.
Wow.
Cherry or oak. What kind of smoke would you like in your bourbon?
Gosh, I don't think anyone has ever asked me that before.
Really?
I don't think so. No.
Wow.
I mean, I've had old fashions out, and I've had them places where they bring the fancy glass case over it and make a whole big thing. But I don't think anyone's ever asked what type of smoke.
And this is all because my wife wants an old-fashioned Christmas, and she don't even like the taste of them.
This is a lot of work to make your wife happy for her old-fashioned Christmas.
Listen, who is married that isn't a lot of work to keep your wife happy for Christmas? Come on now.
You know, why don't we just go with the oak? The oak, yeah.
You would pick the one that's in the bottom.
Sorry, I didn't know that.
Stuck already. All right, so we'll do some oak.
But yeah, I've never had anyone. I mean, when you've ordered them out, have people asked you what type of smoke you want?
No,
I've never had that asked.
They have not. Well, you have not gone out to the right restaurants, I guess.
But you haven't either. That's why I thought maybe I was going to the wrong places, and you have.
I have not. So I think there's still oak in here from the last time I smoked it. So I do prefer the oak.
Oh, good.
Even though cherry reminds me of bacon.
And we did not discuss this prior, so we.
No.
Yeah, this is just coincidence.
I don't know what that is. But it's almost like I was
it's like a gold spoon.
I was born with that in my mouth. That was kind of gross, but I'm sorry. I just had to do it.
Gold spoon in your mouth.
So now you're all going to get sick.
Yeah, and now they're going to stick to it because the spoon's all wet from your mouth.
No, it wasn't wet. I got dry mouth. I haven't had a drink yet because you're taking too long. You said, "Oh, let's wait till the next one before you finish." It's like, come on. This isn't for ratings. This is for
This is just for ease. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, so old fashions are really nice. Like they are. It's a nice.
They are.
It's really nice. Now the cool thing is watching the smoke go in. Like that's really awesome. It almost does it like.
So this might be one of those episodes where, you know, instead of watching it on the free iHeartRadio app, I had to give that shameless plug.
Yeah, but you can't see it.
You might
said watch.
I said instead of watching it. I said this might be one of those instead of watching it on the free iHeartRadio app, you may actually want to go to YouTube and watch this video. Because Ray he's got like a whole flame thing going on here.
You see how it drops down?
Look at that. The smoke is going into the glass. Yeah. And if we don't catch the studio on fire.
Yeah. So it drops down and it sits there.
The folks at Stone State are fidgeting around behind the camera, awfully nervous with that. They're saying, we're not sure if these drapes behind here are flame retardant. We might be in trouble.
Actually,
that's pretty nice.
Cherry and oak.
Okay, little combination. Little combination. So yeah. So again, those of you who are listening and not watching,
shame on you.
Smoking the glasses. Well, not shame on you. We want them to listen on the iHeart app.
That's true.
Or any other place you consume your podcasts. But yeah, this is one where video is probably a better deal this week.
So we talked about Thanksgiving, you know, and so we had family over and stuff, and I was drinking beer because I know what happens if I start old fashioned at like 2 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And my son comes over and he goes, "Are you going to make an old?" I said, "What kind of beer you want?" He goes, "Aren't you making old fashions?" And I'm like, "Oh no."
Yeah.
So I made old fashions.
Yeah.
Well, I had 4 of them. Yeah.
So your Thanksgiving Day ended early.
No, my Thanksgiving Day kind of ended because my wife said I better go to bed. I was watching football.
Well, it ended early then.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she sent you to bed
and I
early.
guess I said something I shouldn't have to
She sent you
someone.
to your room.
Yeah, so
there were
she
no
said-
leftovers for you.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
going to
it
the room. No, no
none.
pie. No pie for you.
No pie
of any
for me.
type.
No.
Of any kind.
No, nothing. Nothing. And she's like, "If you're going to drink that much bourbon and be mean, we're going to have to talk about it." I'm like, I don't remember saying that, but okay. So, but that's old fashions are dangerous.
Right. Yeah,
So-
this is the way the Ray family celebrates an old fashioned Christmas.
Yeah,
With old fashions.
Well, I'm going to try to get away with it. I'm going to tell her, "Listen, the fans expect us
Right.
to
Right.
all 2 of them."
Right.
Isn't it funny? I have enough old fashions for all of our fans.
We're getting there though.
We are.
Yeah. Well,
Uh-oh. They're slippery, believe it or not.
yeah, I can't even reach
See,
that one.
you
It's-
can't. That's the problem, though,
Yeah.
with ice balls. You cannot put them in without.
It's a whole trick to it. Not just like regular ice.
Well, that's all right.
Well, you're doing a good job so far.
Yeah, it's not. It's. Do you smell the herbal
Yeah, you can smell it. You've
herbal
got that
essence?
You've got that smoke smell.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of holidays, and I know the answer to this question, do you do a lot of gift wrapping yourself?
I know. No. I donate to the United Way of Hazleton because they gift wrap for you. And you know, they're sweet people and they say it doesn't matter how much you give me. So you give them $1. No, I'm kidding.
Right.
No, I'm very generous with
Yeah,
that.
I don't see you as much of a gift wrapper.
I will wrap. But
not that kind of thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
And but my wraps are easy to open because I don't care if the bottom of the box is sticking out. But why do you? How come when you wrap something, how come you flip it upside down? Do you know what I'm saying?
Well,
like if
'cause-
you're going to wrap a box, you flip it upside down
Right.
and you wrap the top.
Well, because you'd want the top to be nice and you know, you don't want the seam
But it's
on
wrapped.
the top of the box.
But it's wrapped.
well, yeah, you're not going to know
So
it's
it
the top
doesn't-
or the bottom anyway.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
But I guess
So
in
why-
theory, yeah, you want the top to be smooth without the seam. So yeah, I mean, I like the idea of gift wrapping. You know, but I got like one gift in, and then I'm ready to run to like Dollar General and buy the bags.
Gift bags are the best.
Is that cheating though? Is that
No.
not really?
No, because think of the money they make on bags. Why not just put it in a plastic bag? It will last forever, and then you can return it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, putting a gift in a gift bag is like, you know, I cared enough to wrap it, but didn't care enough to really spend the time really wrapping it.
And then your garnish. What you want to do is
So we're garnishing the oranges now on top.
Yes.
So we have oranges inside the drink and oranges on the glass as a garnish.
correct.
Very nice. Very nice presentation.
Yeah,
nice.
it's just if you're gonna do it, don't do it half-ass. I'm going to whole-ass.
Doing a
this.
whole acid. I think didn't we talk about that in one of the first episodes?
We did, and I've used it, and I have
you whole-assed it.
I whole-assed this.
When you go about something, you don't half-ass it.
I whole-ass
You
it.
whole-ass
You're
it.
damn right. And then you ended off with a cherry.
Okay. And again, not your great value Walmart cherries.
No, well, you could use them.
You
if you want,
could,
but
yeah.
then
If you're in a
make
pinch, you could
make
use
it with
that.
Coca-Cola.
Yeah. If
You
you're in a
know,
pinch,
you don't even need bourbon. If you're gonna half-ass it, I prefer you don't.
don't. Right. You get the. And to remind folks, he saw these cherries at a gentleman's house, not
yes.
a guy or a dude or a pal.
Yeah,
at a
gentleman's
gentleman's
house,
Only a
yes.
gentleman would have a jar of cherries that fancy,
Correct.
but it's nice.
It is. It's a very nice. Now, tell me what you
Thank
think.
you. Thank you.
This is to an old-fashioned Christmas.
Oh yeah. Cheers.
Hold
Cheers.
hold on. We need the
The rest of the gang.
rest of the gang. There's a thing,
You're right.
and there's the Adams thing, and
Hey, cheers to an old-fashioned
cheers
Christmas.
to an old-fashioned Christmas, and let me know what you think.
That is a very good old-fashioned.
Isn't that a good
That's a very
old-fashioned?
good old-fashioned. Yeah.
What do you think, guys?
Very good. Very good.
Good. Yeah.
I mean, I've had some lousy old fashions before.
Really?
Well, I mean, you know, you go to a restaurant that probably shouldn't be making old fashions at all.
Well, you know what?
But they have them on the menu, and you know when you're ordering it, you're taking a chance.
But they put fill in it, you know?
Yeah.
Like my wife gets mad. If I order an old fashioned, I'll say, don't put any fill. And they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, well, sometimes you put all this stuff and then give it a little spritz of something. Don't water down my alcohol.
Well, that's what I mean. You go to a place and you already, you know before you order that you probably shouldn't order an old fashioned.
Correct.
But you'd like to have one. And then when you get it, you know.
You're like, no.
They should not even have that on the menu. But I've had them good places and bad. This ranks up to one of the best.
One of the best. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Like this podcast. Like this podcast is number one.
Right. You've seen a lot of podcasts before, or listened to a lot of podcasts.
Yes.
But this is one of the better ones. You've got to admit it.
So I want to.
We're not ashamed to admit it.
Well, I want to get back to where with your new freshly shaved head, you look kind of like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Oh, really?
I wonder if he has a podcast.
I don't spend near enough time in the gym to get that.
But you do spend that much time in the
John. In the gym, really.
Right, in the John.
The gym or the John.
Gym, so what? Same difference.
Yeah.
But you do.
And why is it called the John?
Boy.
Job Johnny.
That's,
who came up with that name?
Johnny.
I mean, I guess it's catchier than like a portable toilet, but Job Johnny.
Yeah, Long Johns.
Yeah.
Like, what is wrong with John?
And if your name is Johnny, are you offended by that?
Not by Long John.
Well, no,
if that was your nickname is Johnny.
If you had a name Long John,
yeah.
you're probably proud of that.
Correct. Yeah. Gosh.
But I meant Job Johnny. Yeah.
Yeah, that Johnny on the spot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even understand that.
No. Although Joe is one of those names too that, Cup of Joe, I mean.
I can't even think of that.
Yeah. That's one of the names where
hey Joe,
into different things.
Like G.I. Joe.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. But anyway.
It's a gastric bypass Joe. G.I. Joe. upper track GI. Why would you name a soldier that?
Never thought of that.
What's up with your GI tract, Joe? Nothing. I'll just name it G.I. Joe. Guy threw up all the time, man. He had constant reflux. Like,
Wow. My name's Joe. I don't think I've ever heard of that.
No,
before. that's a
G.I.
first.
Joe. So. You could be like what Cup of Joe?
Well, I'll have to remember that next time I've got some stomach issues.
My upper GI. Joe, hey.
Yeah. Well, next time I've got some stomach issues.
Yes.
It's like, hey, honey, are you okay in there? just call me G.I. Joe.
Man, all right, so here's some points, since obviously this is a very good old fashioned.
Yeah.
If you have heart issues, because I had some heart stuff, and they cleaned it out. And the first thing is he told me stop drinking. So my thought was, I'm 56 years old. He cleaned out all my valves, replaced them, not my valves, but my stuff in there.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, if all the drinking I did as a teenager, my 20s, my 30s, my 40s, my 50s got me to 56 and he replaced it all, do I really want to live to 112?
True, yeah.
So if I was as bad as I was for the first, 56 years, if I did it for the next 56,
yeah, it's not so bad.
Right.
Yeah.
But if alcohol thins your blood and it would go through your heart easier, shouldn't it be healthy to drink?
It should be. I just had my annual checkup about 2 weeks ago, and old fashions never were part of the conversation. So.
Really? No. Must not be an old-fashioned doctor.
No.
You must be a modern guy. What is wrong with you, Joe? Let me tell you very much.
It's a she, but yeah.
Oh, Joe, how are you doing? I know to travel very far to get it done. Yeah, anyway.
But nowhere in my to-do list did she say, you should probably drink more old fashions.
Really?
Yeah. But yeah, so the whole moral of this podcast and the last one was, if you're gonna have an old fashioned Christmas,
you have to learn how to make
one. Learn how to make old fashions.
No, and it's very easy.
It is easy,
but you got to watch your start.
Now, what if you didn't have that fancy smoker kit?
You don't need the smoker
You don't really
kit.
need the smoke.
No.
Yeah.
No, I mean, listen, this is an add-on when you get really good at mastering the first part.
Right.
It
adds a little bit to it, but it's not necessary. So for those of you, amateur old-fashioned makers, you don't have to have the smoke kit.
No, but it's just a nice, it's almost like you could have a steak on a flat iron.
Right.
You could have it on a grill, or you could have it smoked.
Right.
So it's just personal preference.
Nuances. Yeah.
I like smoke.
The only thing we would say is, if you're a cigarette smoker, don't blow cigarette smoke into the.
No, it's not the same. Or a cigar smoke. Right. No, it's got to be wood smoke. And actually, I had a TikTok thing that I was doing, and it was called One Sniff, One Sip when I first got into bourbon. And you can go to one. No, I'm just. But and what I would do is because I didn't know what kind of bourbon I like, so I would buy a new bottle of bourbon. Yeah, I had 97 bottles of bourbon. My wife was flipping crap. She was like, "What do you?" I'm like, "I don't know which one I like." And then I found one I liked, and it was Heaven's Door. I really enjoyed that bourbon.
Okay.
But then when I got my first smoker, not realizing, so this lighter thing, when you do it, and you let go, it doesn't go out right away. So I smoked an old fashioned and I put it down and it lit, I think, a newspaper on fire on the table. And I'm sitting there like, hold on a second. Yeah. You know,
fire department was almost coming to your house.
Well, I should have let it burn because I hate my slider house. But, I just, reaction took over and I had to pout it out. But no, I did. I lit it on fire. I'll have to find that episode and send it to you. It was hilarious. And I'm just like, why would they make it not, I guess, whoops. You didn't hit anything in the road. I just hit that mic again. But
just why don't catch the microphone on fire.
Why wouldn't they make it like not go out when you let go?
Yeah, that would be a safety thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, we thank everybody for joining us.
Really?
Hopefully you enjoyed.
We're done.
We're done. Hopefully
Holy
you enjoyed
hell.
this cliffhanger series. This was like a 2-part series here, podcast, which they tell us is unheard of in the podcast business.
Man, watch out. We are breaking rules.
breaking ground.
Oh, man, this is awesome.
Cheers to an old-fashioned Christmas.
And you probably only have like 7 more days of Christmas shopping, so hurry up. See ya.
The Uncommon Sense Podcast. It's like an outrageous cup of Joe.